Hey everyone, it's your girl Denise Joy, hostess of Thrifty Fly DIY. Today I'm bringing you 3 tips to help you create your very own DIY painted artwork. Tip number 1. Something to hold your paint in, because if you're like me, you might have to step away from what you're creating. Maybe you have children, or you just have to take a call, or just something. This is a handy dandy Chinese takeout container. This is perfect for putting your paint in. The lid, you could even use it as like a paint palette, you know, real artistic, like an artiste if you wanted to. But the real cool thing is you can put the lid on top, boop, pop it on there, and you can store it in the room you're working in, or even better, put it in the refrigerator. It'll last even longer if you need to really take a day away. That's tip number 1. Number 2, use some good brushes. I do have an art background, so these are my art brushes, and they are, a little pricey. You don't have to use these, but I'm going to show you 2 different kinds. I love these. You get excellent control with these brushes. Or you could use just some brushes from the big box store. I picked these up. I think there was about maybe $4 or $5. And there were 6 different brushes in there, and these are very well used. See? So you don't have to use those expensive, pricey, let's just say pricey brushes, because I do believe in doing things that are budget friendly. I do have an art background. I do paint. So the brushes that I tend to use are a little more expensive because I want them to last a long time. However, I also have these brushes just from the big box store that I use for doing detailing when I'm stenciling, to my own artwork that I'm using. So I kind of mix them up. So just know that you can do it on a budget-friendly price point. You could even get brushes from the dollar store. So, hey, there's that. A couple of other quick brushes. This is a wide bristle brush. You can get some different effects because there's a lot of spread in these bristles right here. A stippling brush, right? If you want control to create dots or something funky like that. A sponge brush. You could even cut this and get sponges and cut them into shapes and really get some great effects. A toothbrush. Not just for brushing the old teeth, okay? Drag through your paint and get some good texture with this, or you could even stipple in paint to create effects. And then in our brush category, lastly, sponges. Sponges, you can get really great control. You can create some natural effect or some kind of batik or modeling effect. This one's round and organic, and here's a great one that's square. And so you could even do some really cool effects there. So tip number 2 is get some good brushes that you feel comfortable with, things that you can handle. And then third, and our final tip, are a couple of rulers. If you want to do really straight lines and you don't want to use tape, you could definitely use tape. I've used tape before. I'll pop a piece in to show you all of a piece that I did where I used tape for my DIY artwork, so you can see the difference. And I'll also link to the video of the artwork that I'm working on right now. So anyway, this T-square and this is regular. You can really get some great effects. And if you have a level, you could use a level to lay it on your artwork and create those straight lines. And then a bonus tip, another artifact from my delicious Chinese takeout meal. This held my Arnold Palmer, my lemonade iced tea blend. So I have a couple of these, and so I just use these to hold water. I really like to have 2 so I can have 2 rinses, so I can really get that paint out and I don't sort of blend it over into the next paint. That's a bummer, because trust me, I've done it before, right? Careless, and then I'm like, I got to start over, I got to wipe it down. So anyway, get 2 of these, or just something that you don't mind messing up and getting paint all over it, so that you can rinse your brushes, and you will be on your way to having a dynamic piece of artwork, custom, right? Custom, so you can say to everybody, yes, I did it myself and I did it my way. Thanks for checking in, you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single tip or how-to or dramatic makeover, right? Nobody wants to do that. Leave a comment. Thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know what else you want to see. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody.